Picture this. You're scrolling through your favorite art gallery online when a painting stops you dead in your tracks. The colors dance together in perfect harmony. The composition tells a story that speaks directly to your soul. You're moved to tears. Then you discover the artist isn't human. It's an AI algorithm trained on thousands of masterpieces. Does that painting suddenly lose its power? Does your emotional response become invalid? This isn't science fiction. This is happening right now, and it's forcing us to confront one of the most fundamental questions of our time. What does it really mean to be creative? Let's start with what AI can actually do today. DALL-E and Midjourney are generating breathtaking visual art from simple text prompts. GPT models are writing poetry that wins literary contests. AI composers like Ava are creating symphonies that move audiences to standing ovations. OpenAI's Musinet can compose in the style of Bach, Beatles, or create entirely new musical genres. But here's where it gets fascinating and controversial. When the AI artwork portrait of Edmund de Bellamy sold at Christie's for $432,500 in 2018, the art world erupted in debate. Critics argued it was just sophisticated copying, a glorified collage of existing works. Supporters claimed it represented a new form of artistic expression. The truth is more nuanced. These AI systems aren't creating in a vacuum. They're trained on millions of human-created works, learning patterns, styles, and techniques from centuries of human creativity. In essence, they're doing what human artists have always done, learning from masters, absorbing influences, and recombining elements in new ways. Think about it. Every human artist builds on what came before. Picasso famously said, "Good artists copy, great artists steal." He studied African masks, absorbed techniques from Cézanne, and revolutionized art by recombining existing elements. Is AI doing something fundamentally different? But there's a crucial distinction: intention and consciousness. When Beethoven composed his Ninth Symphony, he poured his life experiences, his struggles with deafness, his philosophical beliefs about human dignity into every note. The Ode to Joy wasn't just a sequence of sounds. It was a statement about human potential and universal brotherhood. Can an AI system have intentions? Can it experience the world, suffer, dream, hope? These questions strike at the heart of what we consider creativity. Current AI systems don't have consciousness as we understand it. They don't have personal experiences to draw from, no emotional depths to plumb, no existential crises to work through. Yet something remarkable is happening. AI-generated content is triggering genuine emotional responses in humans. We're finding beauty, meaning, and connection in works created by systems that, as far as we know, don't experience beauty, meaning, or connection themselves. This suggests that creativity might not be solely about the creator's experience. It's also about the observer's interpretation. When you're moved by that AI-generated painting, your emotion is real. The meaning you find is valid. The creativity might emerge not just from the creation process, but from the interaction between creation and audience. Consider the role of collaboration. Many of today's most innovative AI artists aren't trying to replace human creativity, they're augmenting it. Artists like Refik Anadol use AI as a sophisticated brush, creating massive data sculptures that would be impossible without machine assistance. Musicians collaborate with AI to explore new harmonic possibilities they never would have discovered alone. This collaborative model might represent the future of creativity, not human versus machine, but human with machine. AI excels at processing vast amounts of information, identifying patterns, and generating variations. Humans excel at emotional depth, cultural context, moral reasoning, and intentional communication. But we can't ignore the challenges. There are serious ethical questions about training AI on copyrighted works without permission. Artists worrying about their livelihoods as AI tools become more sophisticated. There's the question of authenticity. If an AI writes your novel, are you still the author? The creative industries are grappling with these questions in real time. Hollywood writers went on strike partly over AI concerns. Musicians are debating the use of AI in composition. Visual artists are split between embracing AI as a tool and rejecting it as a threat. Perhaps we need to expand our definition of creativity itself. Traditionally, we've focused on the final product, the painting, the song, the poem. But creativity is also about the process, the curiosity that drives exploration, the problem-solving that overcomes obstacles, the emotional intelligence that connects with audiences. AI might be incredibly sophisticated at pattern recognition and recombination, but it's not curious. It doesn't wake up at 3 a.m. with a burning question about the human condition. It doesn't struggle with self-doubt, then push through to create something meaningful. It doesn't have cultural experiences that shape its worldview. This doesn't diminish AI as capabilities, it contextualizes them. AI can be a powerful creative tool, perhaps the most powerful we've ever developed. But tools don't create art, people do. The photographer is still the artist, even though the camera does the technical work of capturing light. Looking ahead, we're likely entering an era of hybrid creativity. AI will handle more of the technical execution, freeing human creators to focus on conceptual development, emotional resonance, and cultural meaning. We might see AI assistants that help writers overcome creative blocks, AI collaborators that suggest musical harmonies human ears might miss, or AI partners that help visual artists explore impossible geometries. The key is maintaining human agency and intention in the creative process. The most meaningful AI-assisted art will likely come from creators who understand both the technology and their own artistic vision, using AI as a sophisticated instrument rather than a replacement for human creativity. This evolution parallels other technological shifts in creative fields. Photography didn't kill painting, it freed painters from pure representation, leading to impressionism and abstract art. Digital audio workstations didn't eliminate musicians, they democratized music production and enabled entirely new genres. Similarly, AI won't replace human creativity, it will transform it. We'll need new categories, new appreciation frameworks, and new ethical guidelines. We'll need to decide how to credit AI contributions, how to protect human creators' rights, and how to preserve the deeply human elements that make art meaningful. The question isn't whether machines can be artists, musicians, or writers in the human sense. They can't, at least not yet. The real question is how we'll adapt our understanding of creativity to include these new collaborative possibilities. Perhaps the most creative act of all will be figuring out how to blend human consciousness, emotion, and intention with AI's vast processing power and pattern recognition capabilities. The future of creativity isn't human versus machine, it's human and machine working together to explore possibilities neither could achieve alone. What we're witnessing isn't the death of human creativity, it's its evolution. And that evolution is just beginning. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to KB Bluetree for more insightful content exploring the intersection of technology and human experience. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into the questions shaping our future.